Hey hatchlings, it's DragonFeather and welcome back to my channel. On today's episode of the YouTube Pagan Challenge, the question is, do you have an altar and sacred space? And the answer is yes, I do. Right now I only have a wall dedicated to my altar and sacred space. I have a few other altars, but this is the one I mainly focus on and is the one that I'll be explaining and sharing with you guys. I use this altar to meditate, to cast spells, and to do my daily devotionals. So on the front I have a tiger's eye egg and my pentacle, and it's divided in the center between yin and yang, European and Asian dragons, for they kind of represent polarity and balance for me. I have my serpentine crystal ball as well as my draconic book of shadows. On this side I have an LED dragon that's dedicated for the dragon goddess as well as the divine feminine, and it's guarding an amethyst egg. And on the other side I have another LED dragon for the dragon god and divine masculine, and it's guarding a rose quartz egg and a love spell sachet that was made for me by KALEIDOSCOPE. So shout out and go check out her channel, links down below. So this is the feminine side of my altar, and again this altar is very Wiccan based with a draconic twist to it. That's just how I like it and how I practice. And this giant dragon here is my azurite dragon, and I have dedicated it to place all my azurite items on there. So that's why they're hanging around. And this is a lapis lazuli egg that it is guarding underneath it. And that, God, this dragon, my goodness, I love it so much. But anyway, this is my representation for Earth. It is guarding a piece of garnet. And right to the side there is my dragon calligraphy pen holder, and sitting inside of it is my feather calligraphy pen symbolizing DragonFeather, which is my magical name. Right here is an incense burner decorated with charms, dragon-related charms, and the dragon and phoenix together represents prosperity and peace and harmony, as well as DragonFeather in my eyes. I use it to represent that. So as you can see right here, we have pine cone candle holders, fuck yeah, and some jars with some more dragon statues, some jewelry, and a little offering dish of basil and pyrite. There's also a malachite egg as well as some ink for my quail pen, and these things are mostly filled with just spells, if you will. Right here is my cauldron filled with crystals. I use this as my gem bowl, for it is tradition in draconic practice to have a gem bowl. So that's pretty much it for the feminine side of my altar. As you can see on the other side, that would be the masculine side. And I keep most of my masculine objects and the majority of my incense burners, because all of my incense burners wouldn't fit on one side because I have that many. So as you can see, this green dragon head is an incense burner. The incense is coming through its nostrils. It's really awesome and rad. This is a hydra, and it's also an incense burner right next to my feather pile. And this golden yellow dragon is for Ceres, or an air representation, and I have just a random assortment of dragon items as well. This is a blue eyes white dragon teapot that I made when I was in ceramics, and I use it to adorn it with my dragon symbols and stuff, and I use it to hold my lighter and my wand, and eventually I'll hang up these charms as you'll see in a later video, but for right now they're here, and it works. So this is the front and center, more or less, of the masculine side. As you can see, there is Ceres, which is my dragon pipe that I use for marijuana. And this is my dragon guardian that holds 2 candles. I call it the protector of twin flames. Made sense to me. And this is a fairy dragon egg. And if any of you guys know what crystal this is made out of, please let me know, because I don't know. And then there's just a shot of my book of shadows. So all in all, that's pretty much the altar space and what I've got going on there, and it's constantly changing and growing, so I'll be periodically updating you guys just because it grows. So above my altar I have this tree branch that I found outside, and you can see little drags on it. And in the background on the wall I have all of these pictures and stuff. Majority of them are dragons. Not all of them are, but it's kind of like a vision board for my spirituality and things that I find beautiful. Hanging from the tree I have my dragon necklaces, and again I want to eventually have all my dragon necklaces hanging from here. I just kind of felt like that'd be perfect. And I have my feather earring as well. So I kind of just use that place to dedicate jewelry, I suppose. And right here is a little wooden cardboard statue. Here's another one from the Dragonology field guide. This is a Hawaiian warrior head that I use for protection, and has raven feathers on it, and is absolutely beautiful. And here is a lantern that can hold a real candle that I light for ritual. And on the bottom I have all of my draconic books and some other dragons that were not as fragile and a little more durable so they could go on the ground. Papa Drags right here is holding the Dragon's Tarot. And right here is the book that I'm currently reading, which is Dancing with Dragons. I absolutely recommend this book for anybody who's interested in the draconic path. But yeah, I have all the books again are dragon related. I'm not sure if I said that, but I keep just a few of my dragon statues here just because they don't fit on the top, and all of these are stories. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and let me know. But until next time, stay geeky, cheeky, and freaky, little hatchlings. Blessed be, and bye.